For Sabatini, her lone Grand Slam title coming here in the finals, beating Graf right here on the stadium court. Sabatini's finest moment. And we asked her earlier in the week to compare her play from 1990 to today.
I think I'm a total different person. You know, I'm so much more mature on the court. You know, I feel like I'm more aware of what I'm doing on the court. You know, what I'm doing with each ball, where it's going, and that's the difference. I probably need to come in a little more, be a little more aggressive. But so far, I've been feeling so well in this whole tournament.
She's very confident.
15.
Well-placed second serve for Graf. Opens with an ace.
All
right. Gabby doing what I said she needs to do, which is attack Steffi Graf. She sets it up with a good shot way wide. And Steffi likes to go down the line with the backhand, but not good enough. It is gusting up there. The ball is really moving around.
Pulse. It's pretty high. Great length on that Sabatini stroke through the error from Graf.
You would think that the high toss would cause Steffi problems. That's what I always thought when I played her, but I didn't find that she served any worse in bad windy conditions.
The opening game of a match.
I was just thinking that. This is unbelievable. They're both hitting so close to the baseline side.
First game of the match to Graf.
Lost the ball up. You really need to look up to see where the blimp is before you serve here, because it really takes your eye off the ball.
Long. Again, the 40th meeting between these two, and Sabatini
on her return game much, or even off her forehand. I think Sabatini's best shot is her down the line backhand.
Steffi served, Gabby hit a return into her backhand corner, and Steffi hit a forehand, and that's because as soon as she serves, she takes one or two hops to her left. And you want to return the ball to her backhand, but there is no backhand.
on serve in the first set.
Graf has not yet gotten a Sabatini serve back in the court. Easier to try to break serve when you do get it back.
Well, unless they double fault 4 times, you're not going to, are you? This is a long rally, really good quality hitting from both players. Steffi finally gets one deep, where Gabby can only throw it up. And this is a shot that you see players miss a lot because they don't ever practice it, but Steffi was very solid that time.
15 all. Sabatini came in that time.
Well, that was a bluff approach. Really, she just hit a mid-court shot and mid-court to Steffi, and like 2 seconds later decided to come in. And of course, she was in no man's land and very vulnerable and couldn't do anything with that half volley.
A couple of break points now for Steffi. Got a final over there in the women's doubles semifinal.
Gigi Fernandez and Natasha Zvereva now play the surprise finalist, Brenda Schultz-McCarthy and Renee Stubbs, who happens to be Steffi Graf's best friend and is watching on. 2 break points.
Sabatini fight off a couple of break points, get it to deuce, 40 all.
Yeah, both points. Gabby came in on the right shot. That time the ball ended inside the service line. Hit it to Steffi's backhand. Iffy overhead, but good enough. Of course, Steffi's favoring that backhand side even on the overhead.
It's the best thing she's got going. And Jim, she's so confident in her down the line backhand that she'll even go. I mean, this thing goes right to the Graf forehand. But it was struck so well. See, she hit through the ball. She didn't overspin it. So it stayed hit. That's a big hole.
It's a big hole because what was happening in that game, Gabby was hitting shorter and shorter, and it's not anything wrong with her game. It's been her positioning and her confidence, and he's improved both.
That's a terrific lob, missed by a foot.
15.
That's right. And that whole very creative playing by Sabatini. She did something my father told me never to do, which is don't ever hit a drop shot of somebody's serve.
14.
Of course, she's been coming in on Steffi's second serve. This time she brought her in. It's a great half volley lob. Comes in, which is what you always should do when you get the ball over your opponent's head, and has an easy put away at the net.
Deuce. First women's semifinal underway on the stadium court. Jim Nance with Martina Navratilova and Mary Carrillo.
Sabatini didn't make it.
Love 15.
Martina, did she have to hit this, or did she just feel like hitting it?
She likes to hit that one, but actually she could have hit a forehand, but she'd rather hit it between her legs, and that is so unnerving to the opponent, man. But the key is to hit it really low when the ball is low coming back to the ground.
Do you remember, Jim, that Sabatini?
Of course, I don't have the opportunity to show it on the court, but I'm still learning. She needs to go to the net more because she's really quick up there. Here she is, one let cord, great reflex. And another one, she's so strong up there on the backhand. It's a great half volley with that whipping forehand. Gabby was just too off balance. I mean, I've never seen having to hit 2 in a row like that.
Yeah, just really couldn't make the final glove save.
Pace. This one was 97. The one before was like 78, first serve. That looked good and it felt good. Gabby thought it was good.
She's going to have a word with Donna Butler about that one.
Gabby doesn't complain much. And what happens is you just have a feel when you hit the ball, whether it's going to go in or out. And you can look at it. That looked like it hit the line.
Huge point. Instead of 3-all, it's back to deuce now. And again, the key is to stay with Steffi.
That was sort of a waiter service. Craig Carden called it. Waiter, can I have a Pepsi and a hamburger? I call it waiter because you don't ever close the racket face. You keep it open, leading with the rim in the net.
Quality tennis.
And that was a backhand slice. Gabby really hitting. Look how deep she hits here. And Steffi still hits a great shot back. Whips that forehand. But she starts cheating into the backhand corner. And this is just a great shot. Perfect.
'Cont
what Gabby has not been doing in the past is when she gets into rally, she stays too far behind the baseline. But here she came in, so then when she got the short ball, she could take advantage of it and come into the net. It was a good over.
Advantage Graf.
Advantage Graf.
Graf doesn't come in nearly as much as Sabatini, but when she does come in, it's always behind something pretty good. Good length on that made the volley easy. First serving from Sabatini, that one jammed Graf into the body. Look at that.
4-1.
Yikes. I wonder if she knows that.
Missed it. Nice rushing there by Sabatini.
30-15.
Gabby sets up this shot with a really good down the line return. I thought that ball may have gone out, but she hit it hard enough at Steffi where Steffi hit an awkward shot. Had an awkward shot at that we just missed, a forehand. Now she's just sitting on the cross court. Steffi really doesn't like to hit a backhand cross court passing shot. Doesn't have a true cross court. Gabby cheated a little bit and hit a great volley into the. Didn't get inside the court enough, and we got a break point again for Sabatini.
Big serve.
That is Steffi's best serve. She goes to that one when she's down in break point. She goes to that out wide pronator. Of course, that time she even served and volleyed, which I think she only did after she saw what a great serve she had.
I've never heard her call this her out wide pronator. It's not the kind of term she uses.
What does she call it?
She doesn't say much about it. She doesn't describe her game much at all. This match where Graf's high risk game can fail her.
Steffi disguises that drop shot so well. She hits it the same way that she would when
Game Graf. 5-4 Steffi first.
Back to Steffi's forehand. And there you are, lost the point. Hanging in there mentally, physically, intellectually. She's playing on all cylinders right now. This is a tricky shot because the ball really bounces high and you have to just gets it over the net.
A winner. Steffi Graf takes the first set with a break in the 10th game. 6-4 Graf.
Well, Gabby has to come in on that, but the ball was a bit short, and Steffi comes up with the backhand down the line, which is her favorite passing shot.
A long time. I mean, normally she's a terrific defensive player, but she shows some good-looking offense there as well.
Defense at the net by Sabatini. She had a good reflex shot, and this one's going right at her face. What's the racket on it? She's got great hands. That's why I keep wanting her to come in more than she does.
Oh, you played doubles today.
We played doubles. She's got great hands.
Stayed in.
Nice way to come back to open the second set for Sabatini. She gets the break.
game after you break serve. Gabby's saying, thank you very much, I appreciate that gift. So actually very good deep second serve. Steffi tried to run around it, and she's on that downhill slope a little bit, and it's harder to get around that shot.
Really one of the best smashes in tennis is Sabatini's.
She doesn't get back that fast, but she's big, and she's got big shoulders, so even when you stretch her deep,
she can muscle it.
She muscles the ball very well. It's really apparent on the high backhand overheads when she hits them.
Game to Sabatini. 2-love in the second. Overcast skies today. Which has been a rarity.
Terrific return from Sabatini.
Around and leaving after those remarks.
Nothing personal, guys. Nothing personal.
That's one of the key responses.
I hope they don't have any bombs.
They'd love to give you a ride after the broadcast.
To come in, but it was more of a bluff approach. Gabby was really too far behind the baseline as she was hitting that approach shot, and Steffi had plenty of time to run around. Because Gabby was so far behind the baseline, Steffi had enough time to run around, hit a forehand. But still a good idea.
And again, another example, when Graf comes in, you don't see her making a lot of quick volleys and trying to stay in the point. She only comes in on something good. A lot of times Sabatini, it's not chip and charge, slash and dash, it's more hit and hope. And someone like Graf is quick enough to make her pay for that.
It's not coming through. She's not getting under the ball and hitting it into the net.
Late to get behind that one as well, Martina.
She's just not getting the racket back. Of course, Gabby's making her forcing those errors, making her hit more on the run. But still, Steffi could have better preparation with the racket.
Sabatini with a love game, 3-1. It's wide, 30-15.
Hello to you too. Boy, I better watch what I say, eh? Oh boy.
That was a nicely played point by Steffi Graf. And Martina, I feel that Graf is expecting a lot more junk from Sabatini. And I think now she's on to the fact that Sabatini's hitting with a lot of weight, great length. See how well she prepared for that one. You know, normally Sabatini, you know, she slices and dices.
Men's final, Gabby won her only Grand Slam title that day. Wonderful touch.
Which Gabby Sabatini has plenty of. She got Steffi on the defensive. Steffi thinking that Gabby was going to chip in and come in. And didn't even try to run for the drop shot, which you know she must have been far away for that with her speed. rare happening when you see Steffi Graf not even trying to run down a shot, because usually at least total changeup.
40-15. And a game to Sabatini 4-2. Second set. Let's bring back Andrea Joyce. Andrea?
All right, Jim, I'm down here with Renee Stubbs, one of Steffi Graf's best friends on the tour. What do you sense is the problem out there for Steffi in this second set?
Well, I think it's been a problem at the end of the first set as well. She's just not moving that well. I think she's having a problem with her foot, and you know, Gabby's serving her, you know, hard, and then some junk stuff, and I think she's being bothered by that. You know, she's not really getting a very good rhythm on her return. She's missing a lot of break point opportunities by, you know, hitting a lot of unforced errors on the return, and that's what's really hurting her.
You think that the wind is bothering her?
No, Steffi's a really good wind player. I mean, I've seen her playing with way worse wind than this and play really well. So it's not a problem for her, no.
We should also point out that you are another woman looking for a Grand Slam title. Good luck in the women's doubles finals on Sunday.
Thanks, yeah. It would be a nice one if I could do it.
All right, good luck. Back to you guys.
15 all here, Andrea.
I don't know if Steffi was planning on sort of volleying, but
Graf's been great at the...
an easy volley to put away. She has not been stretched on a volley yet.
17 of 19 from there. This is where Heinz Gunhart tells Graf, as we have a look at this big forehand, her money shot. Gunhart says to her again and again, remember who you are.
Graf comes back. The hold serve. 4-3 Sabatini will continue after this word from your local station. Graf went 3 sets. We've mentioned Sabatini's lone win was the 90 final. Straight sets. Got the line.
Graf got out of trouble with the great lob, and there she just hits a normal basic winner from behind the baseline, about 20 feet. Screamer out wide. Too good. She's fiddling with her left foot all the time, but meantime she seems to be moving very well, and just now.
3 break points.
Forehand's kicking in for Steffi Graf right now.
Ace. Number 2. Only 72 mile an hour down the middle. Ace.
Well, I remember for a couple of years, Sabatini was serving, she wasn't even breaking the speed limit. It's not like she's serving huge Brenda Schultz-McCarthy type serves, but again, what she's doing is moving it around and getting a lot in.
Graf still with a horrible percentage on break.